Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachak Wadash. Double honors unto our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Much peace and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. This is your brother Ash from the Great Millstone Miami Camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying unto the elect. This is going to be a quick lesson going into this historic snowstorm, ice storm that's getting ready to blanket a large portion of the country. Okay, they're saying 2/3 of the U.S. is going to be covered with snow and 3 inches of ice in certain places. Okay, coming all the way down to the south, from north to the south, from New York down to Texas. Just this huge snowstorm supposed to be coming in today. Okay, and through the spirit, could this be the perfect storm to cause more of Esau's tests to go on? Okay, as the famous quote goes, never let a good crisis go to waste. We understand that Esau deals with ordo ab chaos, which is order out of chaos. We know that Esau has the power to manipulate the weather, and these different storms, these fires are all orchestrated a lot of the time. Even though we know it's still the spirit of the Lord, but Esau uses these things, and it's like this storm is coming at the perfect time while you already have ice. Okay, with their boots on the ground, you're getting ready to have real ice covering the country. Okay, and they're talking about the grid going down. They're talking about power being lost and shut off in many different parts of the world. Okay, water pipes bursting and freezing over to where people won't have water, they won't have electricity for days. So this is a perfect time for Esau to be the devil, to do what he do. Snatch people up, grab people up, send more troops. Because now he has a justifiable reason. Calling for different emergencies, calling for different lockdowns or shutdowns. So I did a Google search on grid to go down due to storm. And you have a bunch of articles. New York Times, storm poses big threat to power grids across USA. WKYC, winter storm will cause historic power grid strain. Nation's largest energy supplier says. Why power may not go out until after the storm has passed. So it's not just the storm itself, but the aftermath. Okay, North Carolina faces major power outage problem. Flights being canceled. Washington Post says why long-lasting power outages could be a big problem after the storm. So people are going to be losing power, meaning they're going to lose heat, people are going to freeze, people are going to die. So ultimately, this is a great judgment from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai about to go down. And then you have the aftermath. People not having access to water, not having access to food and electricity. So more looting, more chaos. Okay. And at the same time, you have the National Guard being deployed in over there in Minnesota. due to these ICE protests. So troops already in the streets, boots already on the ground. And they're talking about the National Guard being deployed for the storm. See, Arkansas governor deploys National Guard for the storm. All right, Maryland deploying National Guard for the storm. Virginia deploying National Guard for the storm. North Carolina following suit. South Carolina following suit. So it's about to go down, man. It's about to go down. This is dark winter. And we know what Yahweh Shai said. All right, let me get it. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 19. And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And yeah, the Apostle Elder Tahar just added Jacob's trouble. So this is the year of apostates, sellouts, agents, and Jacob's trouble. And we're in Jacob's trouble. Believe it. Believe that. So again, this storm is coming at the perfect time. It's a perfect scenario. The perfect storm. For Esau to run more plays. Okay? You have brothers sharing, it's coming back around Project Pogo and Project Zephyr. When the lights go out, Esau coming in like a flood, snatching people up. So we're living in some very serious times, man. The spirit is indeed moving in the earth. Okay? Let me get this. Which I ain't gonna make this too long. Is Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of Yahweh of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. So many different judgments are coming. And that's how the Lord is going to visit. The Lord is visiting this place. Again, you're going to have a lot of deaths going to come from this storm. A lot of people's lives going to be changed. A lot of houses going to be destroyed. Infrastructure is going to be destroyed. So we have to pray for one another, pray for the Akim that are going to be affected in these different regions. They're talking about record-breaking cold, record-breaking snowfall, record-breaking ice. Okay, we're living in the times of record-breaking. That's why Yahweh Shai said, a time like never before. That's what it says in the book of Jeremiah, the 30th chapter, in regards to Jacob's trouble. Okay? But it's all the Spirit of the Lord, and we're getting ready to see it. So, again, this is just something I wanted to put out there, something I wanted to say. Now is the time to prepare spiritually, mentally, and physically, but most of all spiritually. If you got to get extra things, it's that time. So that's really all I wanted to say. We're getting ready to see what's going to come out of this. And that's why it's important to be logged into the Spirit at all times. So with that, I'm going to say, call Allah Yahweh Bashmi Al Shai. Till the next one, Shalom.